What cracked me up about reading that was there is something just simple to do here, which is just block people with obvious abhorrent views, spreading obvious, but they are so, I mean, if you spend any time in the online world of Trumpism, you're just never more than one click away from it. It's really a stunning thing to see up close.
It really is, Chris, and the fact of the matter is, Donald Trump understands who these people are. I've come to believe that, as I said in the piece, it's not a feature, or it's not a bug, it's a feature. This is a guy who understands that the center of his play is this deeply resentful edge case group of people who really believe that the Jews control the world and that this is, that white nationalism is the future of American politics. And they range in sophistication from you know, the guys who are fairly clever race baiters who try to stay out of the dirtier slums to the crazies in mom's basement screaming for hot pockets and a new Holocaust. So, you know, but he treats with all these people. He engages with these folks. He retweets them. I mean, every single time the guy tweets something, the top 4 or 5 responses come from these bots and these neo-Nazi kids who are his biggest fan base. And, you know, the guy will not disavow them. He wouldn't disavow David Duke when he was confronted on it. He wouldn't disavow the Klan when he's confronted on it. This is a guy where racism is baked in the cake, and he is deeply disconnected from the majority of Americans' feelings on things like you know, like having a new race war.
You know, I had a moment this weekend where when I was reading, or maybe it was yesterday or today, when I was reading the Scavino response about citing what's in Microsoft Shapes and some debate about a share star. I just was like, how did we get here? What has happened? I mean, right at one level, it's like if it were any other campaign, you'd look at this and be like, well, that was a dumb oversight, but it's because of how consistent this has been that you're now litigating like the origins of what an image that I think if you pass by any competent staffer, Republican, Democrat, Independent, left or right, would immediately say, right, obviously do not associate that with the official campaign account.
Look, as I put it, the dominant semiotic weight of a Star of David over a pile of money is not a sheriff. The dominant semiotic weight of that is the mid-century unpleasantness from the Holocaust. Right. And this is a guy who understands this. These people know what's going on. Dan Scavino or whoever else in their social media world, they're trolling 4chan, they're trolling 8chan, they're trolling all this alt-right stuff, and they're pulling out material that they know is responsive and stimulating to the base of Trump's support. And the people that are involved in this, you know, on Trump's campaign, such as it is, they're terrified to tell him no. And the ones who are doing this, obviously, they recognize who they're stroking and who they're appealing to. So, you know, good job, Reince. Good job, everybody else who's endorsed this guy, because you're going to get the stink of his, you know, continued flirtation with the scuzzier parts of the anti-Semitic internet and the racist internet all over you.
Well.